today we're diving into a different kind of AI. It's not about creating something brand new from a sentence. Nope. Its entire job is to take the photos and videos you already have and make them absolutely perfect. So let's get into how it works. Right now, when you hear AI, your mind probably jumps to things like Midjourney or ChatGPT, right? You type in a few words and poof, a totally new picture or a whole essay just appears. It's like a magic generator for content. But the software we're looking at today from a company called Topaz Labs is, well, it's the complete opposite. It doesn't create anything from scratch. It's here to fix what's already there. And that puts it in this really fascinating category all by itself. We're talking about an AI that doesn't create, it enhances. It doesn't imagine, it restores. The official name for this is Enhancement AI. And here's the basic idea. The AI gets trained on millions and millions of pairs of images. One blurry, one sharp. One grainy, one crystal clear. And through this, it learns the difference. It learns the patterns of what a good image looks like. So you should think of it less like some wild artist and more like a master art restorer in a digital workshop, meticulously fixing your files until they're pristine. So if we open the doors to this digital repair shop, what kind of tools are inside? Let's take a look at what Topaz is offering photographers and filmmakers. It really boils down to two main products. For photos, you've got Topaz Photo AI. This thing can take a tiny, low-res image and blow it up big enough for a poster. It can get rid of that ugly grain from a low-light shot, or even rescue a photo that's just a little bit out of focus. Then, on the video side, you have Topaz Video AI, which is a real powerhouse. We're talking turning regular HD footage into beautiful 4K, fixing shaky camera work, and, get this, creating unbelievably smooth slow motion. Okay, that last one probably made you pause for a second. How on earth can an AI make slow motion if the extra frames just don't exist? It sounds impossible, but it's actually a super clever process called frame interpolation. And this is just a brilliant way to understand how it thinks. So your camera grabs frame A, and then the next one, frame B. The AI looks at those two frames and analyzes the motion. Maybe it's a bird flying through the shot. The AI understands where the bird was and where it's going, and then it literally invents a brand new frame. Call it frame A.5, and it sticks it right in between the two real ones. It does this over and over, generating all these new frames, and the result is this incredibly fluid, high frame rate video that looks like it was shot on some crazy expensive high-speed camera. So, okay, the tech is cool, for sure. But who's actually using this? Let's talk about some of the real-world ways people are putting this software to work. And honestly, the uses are all over the map. You have AI artists taking their small Midjourney creations and blowing them up for giant gallery-quality prints. People are digging out their old family VHS tapes and using Topaz to make them look like they were filmed yesterday. Wildlife photographers are saving that 1 in a million shot that was just a little too blurry. And even animation fans are using it to remaster classic anime, bringing these shows to life on our modern 4K TVs. Now, what's really interesting here isn't just what the software does, but how they sell it. Because in a world of endless subscriptions, Topaz does things a little differently. They use what's called a perpetual license model. So unlike, say, Adobe, where you're paying every single month just to rent their software, with Topaz, you pay once. That's it. You get a year of updates with your purchase, and after that, it's up to you. You can pay a smaller fee for another year of updates, or just keep using the version you already have, forever. The bottom line is simple. You're not renting it. You actually own it. For Topaz Photo AI, that one-time cost is $199. And for the Video AI, which needs a lot more horsepower, it's $299. A single purchase, and you're done. No subscription. Okay, this brings us to another huge difference that really sets Topaz apart from pretty much every other AI tool out there. And it all comes down to privacy and the power you need to get it. See, when you use ChatGPT or Midjourney, you're sending your requests, your data, out to some giant server farm in the cloud. Topaz doesn't do any of that. Every single calculation happens right there on your own computer. And this is a massive deal for privacy. Your personal family photos, your confidential client videos, none of it ever leaves your hard drive. You don't even need an internet connection to use it. That's why it's trusted by professionals working under strict NDAs, and even by government and forensic teams. But there's a trade-off for all that local power and privacy. Since all that heavy lifting is happening on your machine, it has to be a pretty beefy machine. Running these AI models is incredibly demanding, especially on your graphics card, your GPU. You're really going to want a powerful, modern one with plenty of its own memory, what we call VRAM. And that leads us to a final and really critical warning. Remember how we said the AI invents pixels to fill in the gaps? Well, that means it's making a very, very educated guess. It might see a blurry 8 on a license plate and decide it's actually a B. And for that reason, you can't ever use this as definitive proof in a legal setting. It could accidentally create false evidence.
So it's pretty fascinating. While one part of the AI universe is busy generating brand new worlds from our imagination, tools like Topaz are quietly working to perfect the world we've already captured. And it kind of leaves us with this big question. As all this tech keeps getting better, are we going to value the act of pure creation more, or will we value the power of perfect restoration just as much?